Hey everybody, I got a list review video for you. This is for my event, the Moon Brawl 3, which is our 4th consecutive event. Running events monthly up in Western North Carolina in the Asheville region. If you want to join us, come check it out. So this one's on May 16th, and we've got 15 people signed up. Trying to get this last spot filled, but for now, we're gonna go over all the lists. Sweet. Starting out, we have Andrew playing Lumineth Realm Lords. I don't know if I've had the pleasure of meeting Andrew, but I'm excited to see him at this one. Also note, I am awful at the LOL names, so I apologize. So, this one's called Pokeball. 1970 points, running Warhost to Duality, so that's with 2 units get to fight in a row. Lord of the Awakened Realms, Manifestation of Zaheesh, Intercept and Recover, and Restless Energy. Okay, so he's got the Light of Altharion, the Alueth Stone Guards, Reinforced, Hurricane Spirit of the Wind, and Venari... Don't know it. Venari Sentinels. I'm just gonna do that. Reinforced, unit of Banner Blades, Cathalar, a unit of Blade Lords, Reinforced, and Elena and Elithor, the Eclipsean War Sages, and Shrine Luminol. So, hella elite, hits super hard. Light of Altharion's gonna be teleporting around, doing all that stuff. Elena and Elithor are gonna be doing their swapping stances and doing all that stuff. They're gonna do Lumineth Realm Lords things. They're gonna be elves. It's gonna hit hard, it's gonna hurt. But he's pretty elite, so that'll be cool. It'll be cool because I think this is my first event where we will have an LOL player there. We got a lot of people coming from out of town, so I'm excited for that. Next up, we got Ben the Man Hansen playing Stormcast Tonals. The Reinforcements again. Sentinels of the Bleak Citadel, running Lord of the Storm, Praise of the Stormhouse, running Primal Energy as the Manifestation Lord. That's pretty cool. Nice mix-up. I've seen him play a lot with the Stormcast ones, so this is cool, different. Master and Restless, classic. We got Tornus the Redeemed, Unit of Liberators, Lord Terminos with Legendary Tenacity. Unit of Prosecutors, Reinforced. Unit of Reclusions, Reinforced. Don't leave home without him. A Knight Elector, a unit of Storm Coven. Stormstrike Chariot. Huh. It's kind of hype. Stormstrike Balladors, a Knight Arcanum, a unit of Vanquishers, and a unit of Vigilors in the Stormage Portal, obviously. It's pretty cool, pretty sweet list. A little bit different than, like, you know, the norm, but we have, you know, like the Reclusions, you know, Libs, all that stuff. Like, some of the classics, but it's definitely not the cookie cutter list. Sure. That's the coolest, though. I'm excited to see it. Next we have Cedar, like the tree. Cedar is running his... Sorry, I have dogs walking around in the background. His 4 Giant Demons list. Same one he ran last time. So this is running Taliban of Noggle. With the 2 classic lores. Running Aetherat Machineries. This is just running Aetherat for cogs to make your Giant Demons -1 to be hit. Because the list is Radagus, Unit of Noglings, 1 Unclean one with Thrustfang, Living Plague, Belga the Siswitch, another Unclean one, and the Glockin. So it's just 4 Giant Demons. Belga to give them all +1 to cast. Radagus has his aura +1 to cast. Everyone's +2. They're sitting in there in the center cogs. Everyone's -1 to be hit, -1 to wound. It's brutal. Brutal. So 2 super elite lists here. We got this one and the LOL list. Moving on, we have Christian Osborne, or Noah, playing Blades of Corn. We have Firepower. Okay, cool. This is Bloodbound Warhorde list. Running Aetherat Machineries. Another one. Huh. Okay. Got Master and Restless, classic. With a Realmgore Ritualist. Holy moly, this is a lot of guys. Okay, Realmgore Ritualist. You know, Blood Warriors Reinforced. You know, Blood Warriors Reinforced. You know, Blood Reavers Reinforced. You know, Blood Reavers Reinforced. Oh my god. 1 Blood Scrater. With a Color of Contempt. And then a Bloodstoker with Frenzied Taskmaster. You know, Blood Reavers Reinforced. And a unit of Blood Reavers. Holy Okay, and we got some spice. Ghost Steel Battery, Demon Smith, Rocket Battery. So this is the Hellsmiths of Hashut, Regiment of Renown. So you got the batteries, turn off commands, some range firepower. That's pretty sweet with the you know, kind of all in Blades of Corn army. That's sweet. That's cool. I like that. I'm excited. After that we have Christopher, my man, taking a break from KO. He just made a, you know, he's gonna get to go to Spain this year. Just won. I don't remember where the event was, but it was in, you know, the local area. Won an event, won a golden ticket. So he's playing Dinotopia. We have Eternal Star Host. I think that's the teleporting one. I think so. He's got Lord Celestial Manipulation and Morbid Conjurations, Master and Restless, one Slan Star Master, Hunters with Bolas, Warriors, Skink Star Priest. We got a Scar Veteran on Agrodon with Blood Rage Pendant and Beast Master, so that's going to be the +2 move one. Then Reinforce Unit Agrodons, Reinforce Unit Agrodons, and Reinforce Source Warriors. So we've got rock hard Source Warriors to just sit on objectives. If he takes the thing where you're -1 rend in his territory. So guys are going to be on a 2-up if they're on objectives. And then the Agrodon Lancers just hit super hard. They'll build Rage, do all that stuff. This is sweet. This is the coolest. I like that. And then obviously the Slan's going to be bringing back half units. This is awesome. Coolest. We got Chris from the Stormcast. Chris is kind of our community lead for the area. He's running shots. I think this is his shooting Stormcast list. This is Sentinels of the Bleak Citadel. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have 2 very different Stormcast lists then. So we have, he's keeping it all at home, just doing all the Stormcast spell laws, manifestation laws, all that. Master and Restless, a classic. He's got Yanestra. We have a pretty big monster meta in the area. I think it might be shifting, but as you can see, we have like the big demons and all that stuff. So some of this monster tech is pretty good. Lord Commander Bastion Cartalos, Lord Terminus, with Quicksilver Draft and the Legendary Tenacity. Vanguard Raptors with Hurricane Crossbows, Vanguard Raptors with Long Strike Crossbows. Knight Arcana, unit of Star Strike Paladors, and a unit of Vigilus. Okay. And then we have a Lord Veritant, Knight Judicator with Gryphounds, even more shooting, a unit of Praetors, and a reinforced unit of Reclusion. So we do still have the hammer and like the Reclusions that are going to drop down and charge you and, you know, be a menace. But there is a lot of shooting in this list. It's going to be sweet. Some pretty good elite shooting too. So that'll be fun. Cool. Excited to see it. After Chris, we have Mr. Damian Lopez. Damian, you promised me this wasn't going to happen again, and you whined the whole tournament. And this is too hard. Here we are. Someone please get this man a handkerchief. This is a Disciples of Zinch Faded Blades list. Lower change Manifestations of Zinch with Master and Restless. It's got Kairos Fate Weaver, 1 Chaos Spawn, 2 Chaos Spawn, and he has Scourge and Carrick Acolytes, unit of Skyfires, reinforced. And then in the next regiment, he has a Magister with Fate Slicer and Silver Summoner, Scourge and Carrick Acolytes, a unit of Zangor, and a unit of Zangor. Nice, pretty clean, pretty elite. He's gonna have Swift Weapon. These are 2 units of 20 Zangor. They'll hit pretty hard, do their thing. The spawns will be annoying, but yeah, it's a pretty cool list. And a Broken Promise. But we'll see here. It'll be fun. Okay, we have Mr. Aaron Haskell, playing Orgrimmar Tribes. This is a swap because I'm used to Aaron always playing monster trucks, but he's bringing the boys, the boots on the ground this time. So he's running Marpath Menaces, with Aetherite Machineries again. A lot of Aetherite. His tactics are not here. I'll message Aaron after this. Okay, so we got a Butcher running Mage Swallower and Ghost from Trophies. Reinforce unit of Iron Guts, Reinforce unit of Iron Guts. unit of Ogre Gluttons, and Skudjigaran Iron Blaster. And then a Slaughtermaster and a Gorgon Wallpack. And a Moppet. Cool! A lot of boots on the ground, Iron Guts, all this stuff. That's gonna be awesome. This is a lot of bodies. A lot of wounds. It's a big swap from what you normally play. That'll be fun. That'll be fun for sure. Mr. Peter. Peter Ironjaws. Playing Ironjaws Mega Boss on foot. Peter. Name your list, buddy. Thank you for coming. But, show you name your list. Anyway, he's running Brute Fist. He's running Lord of the Weird. The War Beats, and Manifestations of Gorkamorka. Good, because all of the Orc manifestations are fucking crazy. We were running Restless and Scouting Force. Awesome. We have a Scouting Force list. That is sweet to see. Mega Boss on foot with Mega Bossy and Amberbone Whetstone. Unit of Brutes reinforced. Unit of Brutes reinforced. 2 units of Skudjigaran Weird Root Wreckers. Weird Knob Shaman. Hard Boys reinforced. 2 more units of Weird Root Wreckers. A War Chanter. Ooh, a man of good taste. We have Big Rick's Cruel Shot, which is the Cruel Boys Regiment of Renown. With the Beastkeeper Killbow and some Bolt Boys. So this is the one that's going to get to like double your shots when you shoot all into a monster. That kind of stuff. That's awesome. I like that tech, actually. That's pretty cool. Huh. Also bringing some shooting to the, you know... We have 2 units that are like a lot of... Or 2 armies that are a lot of bodies just like running up the board. And they're running Regiment of Renown shooting. That's fun. Like that. Anyway, Peter, I'm excited to see it. Then we have me running City of Sigmar. Hashtag assemble the Cogfort. I'm running Fearless Exemplars to get the extra rend. I'm running Forbidden Powers to have the bridge for teleports, and Shards of Alagar to zone if I need it, or I'm playing in Stormcast or KO or something. My list, we have a Free Guild Marshal and Relic Envoy as the general, with a Warhammer, Fuser Major Ogre Warhawk with Cosmopolitan Leader and Brazier of Holy Flame to bring back these Command Corps, and to give them my humans +1 wound. 2 cannons, Frigga Marshal and Relic Envoy with a Warhammer, 1 Steam Tank Commander, Frigga Marshal and Relic Envoy with a Warhammer, 3 units of Command Corps, and then a Battle Mage. And then the Skyport Profiteers for all the utility they bring, the TPs, all that stuff. So the main game plan of this is just TPing through one of the couple sources, and then using the movement order to, you know, move 3 away so it's a 6-inch charge with different stuff. And just putting a million buffs on any of these units of Command Corps and having them going. Because they hit like crazy. And it's just a utility scoring piece. Yeah, cool. I'm excited to run that. That'll be fun. Sung Kang from the Georgia Warband playing Daughters Kane. Awesome. That'll be sweet. OTT Bad Moon. What? Guys, name your lists. It's okay, we'll get there. Daughters Kane. Covenant Blood. 3 drops running for Shadows. Kenrith Cult. Manifestations Kane. Awesome. This is Interceptive Cover and Master. Okay, so we're running Morathi Kane. Unit of Blood Sisters reinforced. Unit of Blood Sisters reinforced. Ooh. You know, Heartrenders. And the Shadow Queen, obviously, thrown in there. You know, Corsairs, some Shadow Stalkers, and some Sisters of Slaughter. And then a Slaughter Queen with Witch Blue and Shadow Blooded. Huh. Yeah, and the Shrine, obviously. This is a cool list. I'm excited to see it. I haven't played much of the new... We played against much of the new Daughters Kane book. I've only played it twice. It should be good. We have a good amount of, like, shooting in our meta. Daughters of Kane can struggle with, because you can, like, cover fire as people are coming in, that kind of thing. If you've got, like, a good amount of bulk shooting. Like, Fusiliers, think that kind of stuff. Or, like, KO things. Like, if you get to do damage before they fight. Just because it's so squishy. But I'm excited to see how this does into our meta. That'll be fun. Mr. Thomas. KO player. One dwarf, hold the boat. Awesome. Playing Engineers Guild Expeditionary Force. Running Primal Energy. Ooh, Mr. Tom, got a spell in bottle. Okay, so he's running Drekky Flint. This is a different list than Tom normally does, because he's running a lot of melee, a bunch of Skywardens in this. This is less all-in shooting, more alpha. So he's running Drekky Flint, 1 frigate, with the battering ram here, a unit of Skywardens, a Etheric Navigator with Shrewd Opportunist, a frigate, reinforced unit of Skywardens, reinforced unit of Skywardens, and Gotrek. Okay, a lot of regiments of renown in our meta now. I like this. I like that we're picking it up. But this is 3 reinforced units of Skywardens. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage 3 attacks. Holy. Okay. Also, running Gotrek in here, that's awesome. Keeping it all dwarf all the time. Tom, that's sick. Can't wait to play against it. Can't wait to get dumpstered by it. Okay, we got Vibe, playing Stormcast Eternals. Bigger lizards. Okay, cool. Stormcast Eternals of a Lightning Echelon. We got 4 drops. Restless Energy and Intercept and Recover. We have the Primal Energies, a lot of Primal Energies. Prison the Stormhost and Lore of the Storm. We have Ionis Cryptborn, Drixworn Templar with the Sigil. Corondus, and then we have a Knight Draconis. Jesus, I lost myself there. Knight Draconis with Legendary Tenacity. You know, Stormdrake Guard and Dracothian Guard. A very elite all dragons list. I like it. I like it. The bigger lizards. Awesome. I will say, make sure you submit your list using the AOS app. Thank you. Moving on. Iona playing some Seraphon. Raptor's Return. Nice. Thank God. It's not Raptor Baiter. Whew, dodged one of that. Didn't have to say it on the recording. Running the Sunclaw Starhouse. I think this is the same list he had before. This is Lore of Celestial Manipulation, Morbid Conjurations, Master and Restless, running a Slan, you know, Hunters with Dark Pipes, Source Warrior, Source Warrior, Source Warrior. Scourging ran Old Blood on Carnosaur, with Incandescent Retrosea, Beastmaster, Ancient Defender, so all the things. Agadon Lancers, and Dark Pipes. Awesome. This is sick list. Did well last time. Play does well again. Also, we've got 2 Seraphon players running this setup. The difference is you got the Carnosaur, he's got Old Blood. So we'll see. He's got the little one, just not the Carnosaur. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay. After that, Zoe playing some Gloomspite Gits. Zoe's list. Okay. Zoe is running the Trog Herd and running the Climby Dank with Dank Manifestations. Running Scouting Force and Attuned. This is running Trug the Trogoth King. Unit of Boingrats, Unit of Boingrats, Unit of Rockguts, Unit of Rockguts. A Loon Boss on Giant Cade Squid. Unit of Boingrats. A Dankhold Trog Boss with Living Git Shield and Loon Touched. And then Unit of Rockguts, Unit of Rockguts. Holy, lost myself. So, this is a list I worked out with Zoe, but this is basically just running around Scouting Force. You got rock hard Trogoths here, and a bunch of Bounders running around, skirmishing, trying to take out backline heroes, and scoring you Scouting Force and Attuned. So this list is sick. I can't wait to see it played. Sweet, and that was everything. That is the whole list for Bad Moon Brawl 3. I can't wait to see you guys on Saturday. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. See you guys then. Bye, everybody.